Hey everyone. So there's going to be an announcement here pretty soon coming from Asgards Wrath 2, the executive producer. Now, they posted on Twitter and they said, I have my phone here. They said, we are going to share more about the initial Quest 3 visual enhancements next week. They are coming very soon. This is in regards to Asgard's Wrath 2, right? Because currently, Asgard's Wrath 2 does not have proper Quest 3 support because the visuals are blurry. Anyway, so instead of actually announcing the date that we're going to get Quest 3 enhancements, they made an announcement of when we're going to get the Quest 3 enhancements. How fucking stupid. I'm so tired of living in this time where we're making announcements of announcements. It's kind of bullshit, isn't it? What a pointless fucking thing. Just surprise us. Just, when you're ready to put out the Quest 3 enhancements, just put it out. Just put it out. Say, hey, it's coming. We're working on it. And then just put it out instead of this like, hey, next week we're going to make an announcement of this announcement that we're talking about. Just, who cares? We're waiting anyway. Just give us the announcement next week. Anyway, I don't know. I wish they said a little more. I wish they said whether the visual update is going to be coming out before Christmas, after Christmas, this year, next year, January, February. It's so silly semantics, right? Because they use the words very soon. Now, what does that mean to you? And I guarantee if everyone writes it down in the comments and posts it, right, without looking at what it means to anybody else, everyone's going to have a different answer. Very soon to me, it's all subjective, right? Very soon could, for a video game, if we're talking about video game updates, very soon is within a week. So I expect very soon to be before, what day is it now? It's Saturday, before next Friday, right? Basically next week, that's when we should have visual enhancements. But if it's any longer than that, then that's not very soon to me, is it? So that's why these announcements are fucking stupid, because it means nothing, because everyone has a different idea of what very soon means. Anyway, okay, I digress. I'm going to move on. The current state of Asgard's Wrath 2 is obviously, in my opinion, it's not really good, is it? Now, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I know I will. The blurriness, that's what it comes down to. It's just the blurriness. And to me, it's not just the blurriness. There is a little bit of a sizing issue for me, a scaling issue. It seems like everything is a little bit bigger than it should be, but I'm not going to go into details there. That'll be left for my kind of full or more in-depth review and stuff. This video, I just wanted to talk about this announcement that they're making about the Quest 3 visuals. But I kind of want to also talk about what the issue is here, because on the Quest 2, I don't have a Quest 2 anymore. I sold it. I have the Quest 3 now. It's right here. So the Quest 3 has higher resolution displays, and it has a few games that now support the Quest 3. And visually, when you're playing games or anything on the Quest 3, it looks brilliant. It looks great. It looks fantastic. And those high resolution displays, they're nice. They're crispy. So when you start to see fidelity issues in a game, visual issues, it's more apparent on the Quest 3, because on the Quest 3 you have edge-to-edge clarity, essentially, right? So your perception of these imperfections in a game, especially when you're immersed in an environment, it's much more apparent on the Quest 3. And again, this is because these displays, they're high-resolution displays. We want to make use of those high-resolution displays, don't we? But when, games don't, it becomes very obvious. And that's why people are complaining about the blurry visuals. Anyone who's saying it's fine, I don't know who you are and why you're saying it's fine, but I would imagine you either need glasses and your whole life you're living looking at a visual blurry mess and you're just unaware. Go to an optometrist, grab some glasses, and you'll see life more clearly, and then maybe you'll understand where we're coming from. Or you're just not using a Quest 3 headset, and maybe the Quest 2 looks fine because, every game kind of looks a little blurry on the Quest 2, right? With the Fresnel lenses, the optics aren't fantastic, the resolution is a bit lower. I'm not saying it's blurry on the Quest 2. Every game's blurry. I had a Quest 2, and it's good enough, but when you make the upgrade to the Quest 3, you kind of know what I'm talking about regarding that. And I understand how it would be more approachable to play a blurry game on the Quest 2, but the Quest 3, it's kind of like getting a brand new 4K television and then watching a 720p video on it. Who in their right mind would do that? So that's kind of how I feel about the people complaining about the blurriness issue. Or not complaining about the blurriness issue, who are kind of defending it like, oh, it's blurry, it's fine though, the game's great, it's fantastic otherwise. It is. They're absolutely right there. But it's not fine that it's blurry. So, anyway, I'm sure this will fix that blurriness issue. I'm hoping we'll get other improvements, maybe better lighting, shadows, things like that. But the main factor here, the main issue to me, is looking out in the... It's not even out in the distance. I was in the tomb. I was looking out probably 20 feet away from me, 15 feet away from me, in Asgard's Wrath 2 in the tomb, looking at like gold piles or whatever's in the tomb, and it's blurry 20 feet out. That's not far. So anyway, it's a huge disappointment. So hopefully this update will fix things. Hopefully this update is out sooner than later. And hopefully we don't have to waste time waiting for the Quest 3 to be good. I just want it to be good. I don't want to waste any more time to enjoy my Quest 3. I've been waiting. I'll be playing more Lego Brick Tales, by the way, so check that out. I have little Let's Play videos for that. The later ones are a little bit more fun. The first episode's kind of meh, but... Alright, that's Asgard's Wrath 2, and the announcement of the announcement. Exciting, isn't it? So, hopefully we get that enhancement before Christmas is ideal. I want people to open up their Quest 3, experience it, and experience it properly. And I think experiencing it properly, people are going to want to hop in games, and if they're going to be hopping in games, I hope those games are ready for the Quest 3 for Christmas, because I think first impressions are huge, and right now, my first impression with Asgard's Wrath 2 on the Quest 3 is not so good, because it's blurry. It's a blurry mess. So that's why I think, developers need to focus more on making the game right the first time, and why it's disappointing to me. If you found blurriness a disappointment, if you found Asgard's Wrath a disappointment, or if you really like it and enjoy it, and you're going to play it anyway, regardless of the blurry graphics, let me know. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments what platform you're playing on. Are you playing on the Quest 3? I just collapsed my headset. Are you playing on the Quest 3, or are you playing on the Quest 2? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you feel about it, how you like it, and what you think about the lack of Quest 3 optimization on launch. It's a disappointment to me, but what do you think? Anyway, like the video if you like it, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you all in the next one.